Okay, just a quick follow-up on the AMLN, the free pick we sent out last night. We send out one per week. Kind of pick one at random. This is what we threw out there this week, AMLN. We said over 1207. Now here's the thing. Let me go to 5-minute candles and show you why I did not take it at 1207, because it opened. Actually, let's look at a 2-day chart. See how it gapped down? This is yesterday's close right here around 1194. See how it gapped down and traded all the way to 1172? Now I'll zoom in on today. So from 1172 to, I'm sorry, the trigger would have been 1208 actually, to 1208, that's already a big run. I'm not going to tell someone to buy something up here, okay? But then it put in an early high of 1216, based for a while, pulled back, and then came back up. And at that point, now it's consolidated enough to, I guess the term is maybe have digested this initial run. I did call it at 1217 right here. Worst case stop, I think, around 12. And it did pop to 1226 fairly quickly, came back down, didn't stop out, and then ultimately went to 1232. Just a small trade, nothing great. The daily, for just for your information, still looks good. I mean, it's still headed upwards out of this, broken all these previous highs except for this one, so the daily still looks good on that one. Didn't have a very big day altogether, really. Had some small trades. Had a nice scalp in DNDN. Let me just show you intraday charts. Took DNDN right here. Don't think I have a drawing tool. Took DNDN right here on this candle, above this high here, 25.79, and it popped quickly to 26.16. We teach our membership to scale out whenever you get a pop like that, to sell some, go to a break-even stop, which would be right here on the back half. And so got a scalp on half, and the other half, flat. Called, let me see what else we had today. Let me try that again. FUQI, I set a break at the early high. We had this on Bounce Watch due to the daily. Now this is a little thinner than we'd normally play, but all these candles straight down after a huge run. We were looking for a break at the 30-minute high. These are 5-minute candles. This one had also had kind of a big run from the low to get to here, but then it put in a base. So we said above this base could work with a stop below. And FUQI 1475 would have been the trigger, and it popped all the way to 1619, ultimately to 1630. A thinner one, I wasn't that comfortable trading it. And I didn't even take it, but it was a nice play for, and I know I saw several folks celebrating on that one. HGSI was a low volume, nice pop for us. We found this during lunch as a possible bounce play, and we called it above this candle's high right here, 239. Okay, we're right about where that horizontal line is, so you can see it triggered right here. Stop goes below this base at like 233, so a 6-cent risk, and from 239 it popped all the way to 268, it looks like, for a 12% profit potential, really in about an hour, the very last hour of the day. So I'd like to thank Dave from our chat room, because we posted this over lunch, and then somewhere right around this part of the day, Dave said, hey, HGSI is getting close, because I'd forgotten about it. And so we got, well, today we had like 170 people in there, and Dave threw up that reminder and allowed several people to get in this trade. So, if they weren't watching it, we kind of have the power of numbers. A lot of people watching all the different things we throw out. And I would have missed this trade if it weren't for Dave's reminder. So, Dave, if you're watching this video, thank you. You made a lot of people in the chat room some money today. So that's one thing we like to brag about. We have a lot of folks in there that throw out reminders because we might be stalking 6 or 7 or 10 symbols at a time. And so once Dave threw that out there, we were all able to bring up the chart and jump into HGSI, and it turned out to be a great trade. Had a bunch of other little stuff too. I posted this during lunch, LMDIA at, well, let me switch to 30s to show you. These are 30-minute candles from today. LMDIA over this little narrow candle here, 2464. I mentioned this at lunchtime. Stopped down here, which didn't get hit, and it went to 2516. I mean, nothing huge today, but some nice trades nonetheless. And one more thing on AMLN. Just one last look at it. It still looks good to me. Okay, so it has potential to continue higher, although I'm not holding any now. So have a great night. We'll send out another free pick next week.